Hi friends, this is Lokesh Gorantla. Welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. And previous video we discussed about the introduction for the REST assured. What exactly the REST assured is basically one API we are verifying the HTTP status codes, right? Now I'm going to explain you the client server basic information and how we are going to requesting how the REST API is sending the REST API server sending the response and what exactly we need to verify. What all the things are present in the request, what all the things are present in the response, right? And this is the client server basically. In this client server basic, we have three kind of things presented. One is client server architecture and HTTP protocol, and second one is HTTP request, and third is HTTP response. Basically, first we need to discuss about that HTTP server architecture and HTTP protocol. Here, see, basic understanding purpose, I'm going to explain the normal thing. If you are going to previous like older days, when we don't have the laptops and mobiles season time, we have only a radio or TV is present. Okay, in that moment we want to travel one location to another location, but we don't know the weather how it behaves. Sometimes it will come heavy rain, we will stuck in the middle. Before starting we need to verify the weather is good or not. For that, we have only two options. One is TV, another one is radio. In the evening time or morning time, we need to listen that yes, the weather is good or not, or else TV we need to see and weather is good or not. Right? We need to get the information from the radio and this. And this is basic local languages we can able to understand and we can able to get the proper information. We can able to start or not. We can based upon that report we can able to start. Correct. In that particular city we can able to travel one location to another location. But nowadays we have the laptops and everything. We can able to get the a proper request and response, right? Like sorry, whenever we want we can able to type that weather reports and we can able to get the exact information and we will start for based upon the report. Now see, basically what we are doing now, we are getting the information from the TV or radio station. That is basically a server, imagine. And what we need to get the report, that is a response. Whenever we are going to send the request, server receives the request and that server send back to the response. That is called as a, we need to get the client side servers. Okay, consumer who want to consume the specific information that called as a client server context. Like we need the information from the server, exactly what we need to get. See, whether with their information purpose we are sending the request that particular server, right? That is called as a server consum. That is a consumer specific information that is called as a client server context. Okay, which the server who provides the information, like server is providing the information to us, that is called as a, that is also a client server context. Don't confuse that both are the client server context, because this is the specific information like consumer and provider. Consumer is basically we want to, we want a specific consumer information, that is called. Okay, but client server context is common, but consumer we and provider information is server. Okay, basic diagram this one. See, centralize the server. There are so many people they want from the weather information, they can able to get from the this server. This server, what will happen, our computer, first computer or mobile, any device, that device to hitting that server, we are sending the information to the server. Server, what will happen? The server gets our request and it will send back whatever the request, like get or post or create, whatever it may be. You need to send the request. That sending the request, it will receive and it will get the proper information from the particular city, whatever the city you are asking, that entire information it will get and it will respond back to your request. And the same time it will send to the another person. Like that it will send the n number of people they can communicate with the same server. See, olden days, what will happen? Server is one place is presented and client is presented another place, and they are mutual. Two systems are presented, right? Nowadays we have only one centralized server, and we are going to communicate with the that particular server using any laptop or mobile, any device, electrical device, to communicate with the servers and to get the information. The HTTP protocols between the client and server, we need to understand the proper. See, basically, what exactly I told you, right? We need to get the information from the TV or paper or radio station to get the weather information. Like that, this HTTP protocol also the medium for the communication specific protocol for the two types to interacting. That's called as a HTTP communication protocol. See, the medium is communication, like the person is going to think, like basic example, whenever he want the information, he need to get from the paper or TV or radio station, right? The same way, this protocol also, way to get the information is a HTTP protocol communication. This also it transferring the data for the mission understandable language, and it will convert from you to see the proper information. This protocol to ask from the required details from the server. This could be an information from the format of data. Most commonly use the format as a XML and JSON format. This REST of APIs is basically most of the time they are using XML or JSON format of data. The server responds by the sending response in any format of data. That also could be XML or JSON. Any one kind of response they are going to showing for us. See, this is the mutual understanding purpose. The user is sending the request to the server, server is sending back to the client. Client establish the connection with the server using HTTP protocol, and second time client send the request asking for the weather data from the server, and server is responding giving back to the weather details. First step, what we am showing that it is communicating to each other, and now the client is sending the request, the server is sending back to user. This is all about the basic client server architecture. This is basic client architecture and HTTP protocol. That's all about this video. And next video I will explain you the response and request, how it works, what are the things we need to use. I'll explain for the next session. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like my video and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.